cars left as well. And we are underway in the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
See Elliott Sadler, the first guy really on the outside, hanging out there right now. He wants to get down to the bottom, believe me, as bad as he can. And now's his chance.
Joe Nemechek.
Caution, caution.
And Scott Wimmer. And Nemechek hit a ton.
Well, I can hear that from here.
Wow.
Oh, that.
A lot of damage to that car, but you see Wimmer's car is drivable, barely. There's no water in it, so he won't be able to drive it far.
There's Joe right there. Well, that was Wimmer and Craven.
Oh, I see what happened.
And then Joe just
Watch that hit.
barely missed.
Bang. Oh, my goodness.
That's a shot.
Got trouble, turn 4. Ricky Craven has looped around, caught the wall with the back end of the time ride, and the yellow flag flies again. He didn't catch it hard, but he didn't catch it.
It just kept getting looser and looser.
And finally, it gets so loose that you back it in the wall.
Yeah, I got a right rear.
Right rear is flat.
So what has been a miserable summer continues for Maine's favorite racing son.
I'm not sure Ricky didn't have a. No, tires up there. That just looked really strange when he. You know, we saw a lot of guys having problems though in turn 3.
Trouble front stretch. Brendan Gaughan, Tony Raines,
Kyle Petty,
and Kyle Petty.
Man. See, they were only running half speed, and look at all the damage to Brendan's car.
Normally somebody checks up on a restart, and that's what happens. This looks like what happened.
Very good, Wally. Crunch, clunk.
A lot of damage to the 99 and 49, looks to me like.
17 couldn't get going. The 99 checked up. The 77 didn't.
Pads Ricing counts Mark Martin into his pit stall. The car tight on this last run. They were going to make an air pressure adjustment to the 6, chasing his 8th career Nextel Cup short track win. Having a good run tonight, Marty.
Mark may have had a little trouble on that stop.
But he's coming around pit road. Mark, go on the racetrack. Mark, get on the racetrack. It's green flag, Mark. Oh, no.
Mark. Oh, no.
He is right down pit road.
That is a terrible mistake right there.
You see, he's supposed to be on the racetrack running wide open, yet he's 30 miles per hour. He's going to be a lap down when this is all over.
You only have to do that if it's yellow.
Yes. Dave, Kevin Harvick coming down to attention of his pit.
And once again, Kyle Petty, whose 45 car is out of this race, wrecked earlier, has been called to replace Kevin in the cockpit. They're about the same size height-wise. Kyle maybe a little bit taller and hopefully able to overcome that right shoulder situation that Kevin was having. Get his right arm falling asleep. They know they have to get someone in there, so they'll pull Kevin out, and they'll put Kyle Petty in the 29 car.
And they're going to lose at least a couple of laps making this driver change. At least one getting Kyle strapped in as the pace car is almost around to them now.
And this is they're going to take a hit in points because of this.
So Harvick getting attention for the numb left arm. And Kyle Petty still strapping aboard that 29 machine.
Oh, we got trouble.
Dale Jarrett.
Sterling Marlin goes around. Tony Stewart goes around and gets clobbered. Cautions breed cautions.
Dale Jarrett running second. One of the drivers in that race to the chase, and he gets turned around with 135 laps to go.
And you see the different angle of it, and boy, Matt Kenseth just gets by 88 car.
Sterling Marlin punted by Carl Edwards. Tony Stewart clobbered by Jeff Green.
Boy.
Here's the shot that tells it all. Goes down further. I mean, there's just nowhere else to go.
Rusty Wallace, crunch.
Oh, man. Bobby Labonte.
Carl Edwards, Tony Stewart again.
Casey Kane. Who's that radiator steaming? That's Carl's.
Carl Edwards.
Michael Waltrip got some damage in it. He's continued away, but he's driving around the racetrack smoking.
It all started, I guess, when Mark and the 25 car got together. Rusty gets in the back of the 16. DJ gets in the back of Rusty and somehow gets by. Oh, man.
Tony Stewart got a piece of that. Pretty big one.
Nowhere to go.
This would be the accordion effect.
You see these guys check up in front of you, so you check up, but it just stacks up behind you, and unfortunately that's what happens, and unfortunately you get caught up in somebody else's mess.
Gracious.
And here it is, final lap for Dale Earnhardt Jr. 160,000 here at Bristol on their feet. Heavily partisan crowd at a place where his father had so much success. He won the Daytona 500 earlier this year. He'll add another of NASCAR's majors to his resume tonight as Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
Hey! That's awesome! Good job, Yuri! Hell yeah!
I'll tell you, this place is it is a special win for these guys. This is a tough place to win a race.